Hello, lovely people. It's Saturday, the 22nd of December. It's Fiona from Fiona's Angel Wisdom page on Facebook. It's a beautiful, beautiful night tonight. The energy feels so amazing, uplifting. It's my sister's birthday today, so happy birthday to my sister. And then I thought I might go straight into angel numbers and randomly pick one. 442. Your faith and prayers have attracted many angels to your side. They love you and ask you to keep believing in the power of miracles. Your faith creates and attracts them. There you go. So keep believing, keep manifesting, keep going for what it is that you truly want in your life. Soulmate cards, Tony Carmine Salerno is the next one up, randomly selecting one. Dwelling on the past and future keeps me from experiencing the power of now. I make a conscious choice to be in the present. I accept love now. I am grateful for your love. Let's pull another one because I've just been told to pull another one. So living in the now, not focusing on what's happened in the past, not focusing on what's going to happen in the future, just enjoying the very moment here and now. This is a favourable time for matters of the heart, a time of inspiration and healing. A relationship blossoms. Your heartfelt aspirations now manifest lovingly into reality. So that's a nice one if you're looking for love or trying to rekindle love in a relationship that you've already got going, or even the relationship you have with yourself or a best friend. The funny thing about best friends, sometimes as soon as they go into a relationship they go a bit gaga and then you never hear from them again until they're miserable, which is really, really odd. But anywho, so Ascension Day, end of the world and all that, all went very well, didn't it? The world didn't end well. Maybe it did in a way that we cannot fathom yet. I know the energy was so pure and so amazing, and it just felt really uplifting. I was smiling all day yesterday, and I just felt happy and relaxed. And even when I kind of didn't, were in situations where I didn't feel I should be happy, I was still smiling and calm and just amazing. It's been an amazing journey this last year, I think, for many of us up there and down there. You've been releasing anger and resentment. Now's the time where I think your emotions are going to fluctuate that, where things are still going to really get on your nerves and you're going to react. But then over time, 2 to 3 months, I feel it's going to lessen, and you'll be standing firmly in your zen. Here you go. So I'm going to pull some cards for the week ahead. Got Ascended Masters by Doreen Virtue. I just use them because they're quite easy to just go with. I love Tony Carmine Salerno's cards so much, but I never feel that when I'm doing this that I should just give my own feelings to the cards, because what he writes is just stunning and very, very apt. So Ascended Masters, we'll see. And I always pull the cards as I'm doing this recording, just because then it's all fresh and real. Okay, so the Crown card is priorities, King Solomon. So focusing on priorities, focusing on what's important, what needs to be done, and going to do those things in order to find that balance again. Then we have the nurturing yourself, Mother Mary. So connecting to Mother Mary, connecting to your inner self, your inner core, and listening to what your body and your soul are telling you, and your heart too, and finding a way to balance them. And if it means changing diets, but you'll be guided. Don't force yourself to change your diet. It will happen naturally. You'll know what to do. It will come to you, and then you'll go about changing them. And don't be scared, because the more you connect to the Ascended Masters, the angels, the absolute, whoever it is that you believe in, you'll find it easier, and you'll find coping mechanisms and ways to overcome those. But don't think, oh, I need to become a vegan, oh, I need to become a vegetarian. If that's not who you are, then that's not who you are, and you shouldn't, and don't feel guilty about that. If you're meant to become any of those things, somewhere along the line in your life you will become them. Take each day, each step at a time. Don't overload yourself with things. Same as with smoking. If you're meant to stop smoking, you will stop smoking. If you're meant to stop doing all kinds of things or start doing things, you will do them quite naturally. The time will be available to you, the money will be available to you. And people who I'm just being told to talk about health matters, if you need to go to the doctors and have certain things checked out, and you do have to change certain things, then you really connect to the angels and work out with the doctor how to best solve the problems. And if it doesn't sit with you, then ask the angels to lead you to the people and places that will help you make those changes that you need to change. Because January is coming, a lot of people are going to be trying to change their lives and running before they can walk. Take things step at a time, step at a time, step at a time. Next card is purification. There you go. Changes to your life, maybe your thought pattern, maybe your diet, maybe cutting out, I don't know, I don't take caffeine, unless it's like in a bar of chocolate. I only drink herbal teas and lemonade that is caffeine free, and water and fruit juices. So for me, I know that the lemonade is going to leave my life soon, because it's nice. It's kind of like what other people have their glass of wine or something. I have my glass of lemonade. I feel happy with that. Gives me a little buzz. So purification, whatever it is, ask White Tara to connect to you and lead you to the changes that you need for purification, and then it will again happen naturally. Flow of prosperity, so money coming in. Open yourself up. So if you imagine you're sitting down, drop your hands. So if you put your legs just a little bit apart, not too much, and drop your hands between your legs while you're sitting, so they just dangle off, and then raise them up above your head and drop them to the side, so that they're palms facing up, but your arms to the side upwards, okay? And open yourself up to receiving, and just inhale and say, I receive, I deserve, I accept, thank you. And then bring your hands into the prayer position, and then place them in the center of your chest, and then push forward, and then like a swimming motion, and then stretch backwards and release. You kind of opened yourself up a bit more, okay? And always give thanks. I think also coming December, coming January, people will be like, oh, I haven't got any money. Don't focus on not having money, focus on having money, having enough, being able to sort your finances out, and giving thanks for that. If you have bills coming in and bills going out and you haven't paid it, write thank you on those, and give thanks for your ability to pay. And then is finding the blessing in your current situation. So whatever is going on in your life at the moment, even if it's just a little bit of a standstill or there's a little bit of turbulence going on, don't worry, it'll pass. Even if I'm being told to talk about this, if you suffered a loss, please try and focus on happiness around the person that has left. Focus on the love that you shared. Focus on all the good things. Love one, for them, they're in a better place, and they don't want you to be losing lifetime by feeling bad. Go through the stages of grief. Get angry. Get sad. Get anything that you feel you need to get out of your system. Write them a letter, and then burn it. Send it to the heavens. Ask them for signs to show you that they are fine and that they're okay and they've reached the other side. And live. Celebrate the fact that you had them in your life. I think that's what people would want. I'd want that. I'd rather have people celebrating than being miserable. So finding the blessings, and connect to Krishna with that one. So that's good. There's a lot of changing in diets, or changing in lifestyles, changing in exercise routines, maybe changing, just completely naturally overhauling things that are going on, or putting the wheels in motion for those changes. So it's coming up to Christmas. I do believe that Christmas is a very personal thing, because religions, some have Christmas, some don't have Christmas, and some have different names for the kind of time of year. But I think whatever it is, connecting to love, appreciation, and sharing and caring and giving and receiving, not doesn't matter how much it is. You could give someone a walnut and somebody could give you a pair of socks. You don't know whether you might need that pair of socks one day. You really don't know, and whether that walnut might be just what the other person really needs for their body. So or even just a card or a note, something to make people smile, something to show them that they're appreciated. And you don't need grand gestures of iPods and Porsches and mansions to do that. You just need to have done it from the heart. And if the other person doesn't appreciate it, then they're not there yet, but you know where you're coming from. And if you don't appreciate whatever it is that you've been given, then you're not there yet, because people can only give what they can give. And it has not, and the very fact that somebody's gone out of their way to give something, that is the main thing, to show that there's appreciation there. Now I'm shuffling a card from the Magdalene Oracle card deck by Tony Carmine Salerno, and it's family. So Christmas this time of year is about family. It's about missing, loving, caring and sharing, and being with each other. As much as you love them, there might be a lot of loathing going on and fighting, as Christmas brings all kinds of joy and anger and frustration, especially over burnt Christmas dinner and wrong presents. There is no such as a wrong present. You can always take it back in this day and age. So you're born into your family for a reason and a purpose, just as there is a reason and a purpose for experiencing all you have experienced to date. Yet, like most of us, you probably believe the myth that all family members should get along and should always be nice to one another. Now, I personally don't believe that. Other families always seem nicer. The truth is that every family experiences similar dynamics in one way or another, and this is really true. It doesn't matter how rich you are, what background you come from. You don't know what's going on inside the home, and people don't necessarily tell you. Your family is your greatest teacher. Every family member will hold at least one trait that you don't like. That's very, very true. And you have at least one trait that each of your family members doesn't like. This fact sets the perfect environment for us to learn to love unconditionally. You will discover that every perceived negative comes with a positive attached to it. True love often comes in ways and forms that we initially fail to recognize. Yet with the passing of time, you will realize that beneath our individual facades, there is only love. Love comes in many forms, and it is not always going to be kind. This is also true. Sometimes the harshest things that happen are the most valuable lessons that are learned from them. Reflect on this, for it will help you let go of any resentment you have towards your family or a family member. That's my sister comes to mind there. We get on each other's nerves. We don't really. Yeah. So, but I always think your friends can be your family. Friends sometimes have much stronger bonds, because you share. If haven't got a close family, then you might share a very close bond to your friends. So 2013, very important to connect to Lady Gaia, Mother Earth, the planet. Be kind to her, to show her love and appreciation. When you walk past trees and flowers, say thank you. When you see the flooding happening or bad weather that is destructive, give blessing to that, to the weather and to the universe and to the mother planet, and find ways to treat her with the utmost respect, because there's too many people out there that disrespect her so badly, and that's why she's occasionally out of kilter, or why she's kind of in a little bit of a mode where she's showing us that she's not happy. But she has realigned, so different weather is also quite natural with the reshuffling. So I'm taking a card from the Gaia Oracles, and it's a Sacred Heart. Passion, love, spiritual communion. It's also Tony Carmine Salerno, and it's a heart and a flame. Gaia Oracles. I just really love it. I hope some of you people there have actually connected with Tony Carmine Salerno and his energy. He's very, very lovely. Very, very serene. But then I suppose if you're not there yet, or you're further more advanced or on a totally different grid, then it won't speak to you, Passion, love, and spiritual communion. You are entering a period of profound and heartfelt love. A deeply emotional time where you focus on, question, and think about the things that matter to you the most. You will find yourself re-evaluating your priorities and core values, and this leads you along a path of self-discovery, bringing with it a deepened spiritual connection to the earth. Surroundings, family, friends, and loved ones. Your passion and appreciation for life are heightened. At times your emotions overflow to the point of being almost unbearable. Yet this is nothing to fear or be concerned about, for this is a most sacred and precious time through which your loving intentions are both seen and felt by all around you. Your inner light and wisdom illuminates, heals, and inspires. This is a good time for creative writing, or you may feel inclined to draw, paint, or take up a creative pursuit of some kind. Thank the earth and stars for the many blessings you receive. Affirmation. Take a deep breath and exhale. I am in tune with my inner light and wisdom. I am guided always by love. I energetically share my light and wisdom with others. I am one with the earth and stars. The guidance I receive is free from the limitations of time and space. So that card basically said everything that the week spread ahead had said. Changes coming, connecting with love, connecting with the planet. So it's all good. I feel really, really happy. It's amazing. And sometimes when you're feeling happy and other people are going through a bad time, sometimes it's better that they let their anger out on strangers than letting it out on people that they care about. Because if they let it out on people who they care about, then it might cause a rift. So, and that won't help. So I'm here with the book Within a Miraculous Realm. And I'm going to read from it. Parable of the Young Crow. Among the birds, crows are very wise. One day a baby crow was cawing with his friends, and their conversation puzzled him. So he went to the ancient crow, who just happened to be a warrior crow, and asked him. All the other crows were talking about something called air. They said we lived in it, and that without it we couldn't fly. They said we can go through it, but that it was very strong and could knock over this tree, and that water went right through it, yet it can hold us up. I'm very puzzled. What is this air, and where exactly is it? The ancient crow was very amused and answered, the air you are looking for is all around you. It is even within you. You cannot part yourself from it, for it is your home. It nurtures you. It gives life with each breath you take. It is always surrounding us, yet it is invisible and has no odor, sound, taste, or feel, yet it supports all these perceptions by its presence. If it wasn't there, nothing else would be there either, for it holds everything in place, but has no body of its own. You can gently go with it, or it can carry you along, and its force is so powerful that it can shake the heavens. Since no one can find the air by looking for it, you must simply witness its effects to be aware of its presence. And remember, all the mysteries around you are held within the one supreme mystery called air. Comment. The Absolute is one reality in which are contained all mysteries. The manifest is our reality, but it is real only in relation to the true reality of the Absolute. The Absolute is beyond all physical perception of light, sound, taste, smell, and touch. It is the essence of all perception and sustains life within its fabric. It nurtures all life as its true home and holds all existence in relationship within this realm of its mystery. If you wish to view the Absolute, then you must witness it by its effects. your existence, and all of life around you is the Absolute's miraculous effects. If you bring the light of spiritual wisdom to focus on any worldly form, you shall find the same equal aspect of the one reality within it. There is only the Absolute, thus all energy is of one essence, and the form is only reflective of the infinite possibilities that energy can adopt. We must view the form, but more importantly, we must remember and understand the essence that gives it life. Sincerity. Nothing can be done till one is fully convinced they are a spiritual being. Only this conviction will bring about the determination and dedication necessary to bring one into deeper and higher realizations of life. This dedication a warrior calls sincerity. To speak of conviction and dedication is easy, for words are easily preached, but a spiritual warrior is one who goes beyond words, to live his life as an outpouring of love, sharing and respect. A spiritual warrior is totally convinced of the one basic fact of life, that he is a spiritual being and essence of the Absolute, and life to him is the grand opportunity to unfold his spiritual wings in every situation of life, not just in a temple or church, but everywhere and at all times. For life to a warrior is a constant abiding in the truth of his divine heritage, and the joy of his ability to share his realization. His demonstration comes moment by moment, as he lives a life of steadfast determination to do his utmost to rise higher into the light within him. It is a pledge of sincerity to himself, through purity of thought and strength of action. It appears as if a warrior was trying to earn his realization with his determined actions and sincere efforts. But a spiritual warrior knows full well that there is nothing to earn. We are the essence of the Absolute, and no greater goal can be attained or truer path of life achieved, for our true nature is part of the totality, and in constant union with as God. A warrior always does his best, but not as an attempt to earn or prove anything, for it is his sincerity of life which moves him to grasp this moment and apply himself fully to it with love and respect. Thus the sincere actions of a warrior are his greatest joy and most cherished experiences within a miracle he observes and unites with. The endeavors of a warrior take on a different character than the actions of others. For most persons, work is a means to some future goal. Thus their heart is not into their current activity. A warrior works for no future goal, for the work itself. In this present moment, he is his only goal. Thus his heart is into whatever he does, for he feels blessed to be able to work at all. The actions of work is just one way to experience the vast array of miracles that surround and weave through us, for work is part of the divine experience of life. As its aspect of purpose and sharing, a warrior's sincerity builds his attitude, and work is just part of the outpouring of his respectful attitude, for his work is the outward appearance of the total dedication of mind, body, heart, and soul. All his being is equally determined in his unity of purpose to outwardly manifest the divinity within him. His spiritual work is expressed through every action of his existence, and there is absolutely nothing else of any interest or importance beside his sincere and dedicated life to spiritual realization in this present moment. This is the spiritual warrior's only priority, as he lives the sincerity of his conviction. What difference would it make if my stomach was full, but my heart was empty, and I might as well be dead? My body may starve, but as long as I am graced to roam this bountiful land of beauty and wonder, let my soul smell the flowers and breathe the fragrance of life's miraculous existence. I'm going to leave that there and continue next time. If anybody who's been listening to this for a while and doesn't like this book, please let me know. I don't want to bore you people to tears. So I'm going to pull a card from The Golden Path, Wisdom of the Golden Path by Tony Carmine Salerno. Maybe one day it'll be Fiona Jenkins on all of these cards and books and stuff. That'd be awesome, huh? You never know. Space clearing. There you go. Let's go with the flow, with the declutter. Moving things around. Space clearing. An ethereal wind blows and begins to clear away old negative thoughts and feelings. It may feel a little disconcerting at first, but this clearing creates the space for positive and harmonious energies to enter. You are advised to stop dwelling on the past, for this will not change anything. Regret serves no purpose other than to make you unhappy. It also blocks positive new energies from entering your life. The following process can help you clear and transform you. Close your eyes and imagine a warm, soft light within your heart center. Breathe in the light. As you exhale, breathe out all the negative thoughts and feelings. Just let it all go and then breathe in light again. And repeat the process for a few minutes. Gentle, slow and rhythmic breathing. Breathing in and out, letting go, clearing your heart and mind. Now imagine a beam of rainbow light flow into your heart and another beam of light flow through your mind. Feel this colored light calm you, heal you and clear your thoughts. Imagine yourself now as a tranquil pond surrounded by water lilies, beautiful flowers and trees. It feels as though time stands still and you realize deep within your heart that the present is all that matters. Okay, so a lot of all focusing on the now, what's here and now. Maybe I'm a spiritual warrior. Clearing out old thought patterns and so on. We've already talked about that. So all the cards are in sync with each other. What do you think? So it's really lovely, and they're about giving without expectation and just doing it for the now and because it feels right. It's true. I did a whole load of stuff this Christmas and without any expectations, and my tree is packed with stuff. I never thought it would be so full, and still more to come. I mean, not massive amounts, but I've never seen it this full since I've been an adult, and I'm really, really happy, and I'm so excited, and everything's going to be just great, and I've done everything I need to do. Tomorrow's just a bit of cleaning and then just relaxing with my little man, and I'll have a friend come over on Boxing Day and just really enjoy each other's company and appreciate the friends that I've had, the friends that I've got, the friends that I'm yet to have, and every experience in my life. I'm just so happy about them. And it's just so amazing. And I'm just going to shuffle one last card from the Angel Gods and Goddesses, but I think I could even not do that because all the cards are basically saying the same: living in the now, changing space, clearing within, outwardly, and shining bright, and just focusing on what feels good. So, Angel of New Life. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. Angel Gods and Goddesses. So I do think that's quite funny, but it's brilliant confirmation, don't you think? Angel of New Life. The Angel of New Life is here to announce that a new chapter of your life is about to unfold. Over the coming days and weeks, you will begin to feel a sense of renewed clarity, purpose and direction. New, magical and exciting things begin to happen as you are intuitively guided to explore new avenues and possibilities for your life. Through this process, you will uncover aspects of yourself that you didn't know you had. Embrace this new and exciting period of your life and know that the past is now behind you. It is behind you! Wait to the pantomime today, sorry. Life is forever changing and you are forever evolving to ever greater spheres of light and love through a wondrous spirit of creation. Every journey and all blessings enjoy the journey and all the blessings coming your way. Sorry, I always have a very dim light, and I should have, but it doesn't feel as cozy doing this if I have the light full blast. I'm gonna pull another one. Angel of Psychic Ability. There you go. I'm going to go with what I feel, not what the book says, for a change. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. So, you're listening, just make sure that your Earth star is grounded and your Soul star is open to receiving and connected to the whiter light. Make sure that you close down when you're not doing spiritual work, when you're not connecting, because otherwise you'll be this beaming light, and anything spiritual, any energy will come and go zzz, and you'll be worn out, you'll be angry, you'll feel nauseous, and you'll really knock yourself off kilter. So make sure that you even just imagine yourself being a tree, and your crown is beautiful and fruit filled, and your legs and feet of the roots, and anchor them deep into the center of the earth and connect to the energies of the earth and the purity. And I getting this now, I really need to share this, because we've got to be careful what we use and how we, I know this is Mother Nature again, to try, if you feel that you can, no pressure, the products that we use, the cars and so on, really not good. The water is filthy, and the fish are not happy, and all the other creatures and the plants that live in the water. It's like, please stop stressing us out with the stuff that you use. So if you can use more environmentally friendly products and ways of transport, I know it's not always possible, and they understand that as well, but wherever it's possible, and if you don't have the money, open yourself up to receiving the money to make those changes. And there's just a whole bunch of us that by the end of 2013, we're not even going to know who we were 12 months ago. It doesn't matter, because as long as we're living in the moment, right here, right now, and going with what the changes are ahead, it's not going to be a stress, because it will just happen. Okay? So I'm wishing you, whoever you are listening, Angela and Ali maybe, and everybody else, if you celebrate Christmas, even if you don't, I'm wishing you the best end of the year, the last couple of days ever. If you have time to spend it with people that you love and care about, do it. If you're the people that you want to feel thankful for and remember, do that, and just experience the love and the joy, and connect to music. Archangel Sandalphon's around saying, he's been by my side giving me 50s and 60s music, but it's really getting me going. But just connect and feel yourself happy, really happy from the heart. Okay? Lots of love. Bye bye. Speak to you just before the new year.